Hey, my kingdom. Let's talk EGX, shall we? I was lucky enough to get invited to EGX on Friday, just gone, and turned up. Then nice and early, but there at 10. Met with Venomous AK and Megs. Thank you very much, Megs, for my ticket, by the way. Now. This isn't the first time I've been to EGX. And I have to say, I wasn't impressed. We did a once round, and overall the hall felt like it was 60, maybe 70% sales and stalls, and then 10 to 20% games, and then the other 10% was like stages and stuff. It wasn't all bad. So, I mean, there were some good parts, and here are the things that I thought were good. I got to see a Beyblade competition hosted by a group of people, including someone that I know, Boost Lee, and that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool to watch, and stayed there up until the finals. There was a VR section, the indie section. There was the EGX Left Field collection, which is really cool, like off the wall type stuff, which was really interesting. But that was it. That was really it. There was the big name stuff that was there. There was a Lego section. There was Star Wars Outlaws. There was an Asus ROG pop-up. That was it. That was what was memorable for the big bits. The indies were doing much better, and to be fair, that's a good thing, but also there just wasn't many games. There were probably at most, including all the indie stuff, 20 games? Something like that. I'm doing visual representation.
A few moments later.
If you can imagine, this rectangle is the hall, okay? You had food and drink either end. You had a stage and a stage. The entirety of this section was stalls, and that was games. It just, like, it didn't impress me, and it's my opinion. If you're watching the video, then this might you're watching to see my opinion, I suppose. And my opinion is EGX sucked. It was meh. It was 5 out of 10 at best. There were some cool stalls. We got to meet some people from Thumb Soldiers, which were pretty cool. We've been speaking to them, both me and Venomous. Me and Venomous dressed up. I went as Prison Pepper. Venomous went as Deadpool. We both had loads of pictures taken of us. He won on the pictures front. He had loads more pictures because his Deadpool outfit was awesome. Megs went as a giant purple dinosaur. So it was basically Barney, Pepper, and Deadpool. And that's the most fun we had, was going with us all dressed up and being with our friends. I tried a couple of the indie games. There wasn't really much there that I felt drawn to. Yeah, it's a shame, because EGX in previous years was a highlight. I've been to WASD, I've been to EGX, I've been to Pocket Gamers, been to quite a few, and EGX was always a bit of a highlight, but this year it failed. And it wasn't even because it merged. I mean, you could say it is possible, but it's not even because it merged with MCM, because it's not like they were both in the same hall. MCM was in the left-hand hall, and EGX was in the right-hand hall, and they both had a hall each. And even MCM felt more like stalls than anything else. But then again, that's kind of what MCM is about a little bit. There's stuff for you to go and see and do and find out about, and there's like talks to go to, but then there's stuff to buy, like all your anime and comic book nerd needs. Whereas EGX is usually more about showing you what's coming up and what you can play, and to try and get you into the games that are coming out, or the indie games that are ready to hit the shelves. It shouldn't just be constant stall after stall after stall trying to sell you stuff. And that's nothing against the sellers, by the way. That's nothing against the sellers at all. Sellers are there to try and sell their wares, and they're to do a job, and I completely get that. But management, if that's how EGX is going to go moving forward, being more sales than it is about what's coming up in the gaming industry, I don't see many people attending. I know out of my group of people that were there this weekend, most of us were not impressed. Most of us probably wouldn't go back if that's what EGX is going to look like moving forward. So my little thumbnail where I make fun of it, is EGX dead? That's up to you. That's up to you. I hope they pick it up because I missed, you know, we weren't sure WASD was coming back, although they've apparently announced dates for 2025, which is interesting. I don't know. I hope they pick it back up because otherwise the UK gaming con scene is going to look very, very dry in years to come. And that's sad. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and the little bits and pieces I took on the day. Let me know in the comments what you think. Did you attend EGX? What did you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think I'm absolutely mental? And what would you like to see moving forward? Hit all the buttons. Thanks.